What's going on, guys? It's Austin, and I know it's been a while. Man, it's been a while, and this is the update that I have been avoiding for a while. I thought I'd let February come to a close before, um, you know, I thought I'd just show kind of February because I'm trying to put this behind me now, but man, have I not been trading well, basically, is kind of the subtitle of this video. Um, so let's go ahead and take a look at the month of February. It actually started well the first couple days, and then wow, we just fell off a cliff there. Yeah, I mean, this total, if you look at the, if I go to reports, I just have this filtered so that this is just only going to show me February. But wow, I lost $10,000 this month. That's crazy. So my account was in a pretty good spot before this month, but I just dropped 10 grand on the month, which is pretty insane that I can even lose that and still have an account. That's just crazy, but that's where I'm at. This is the reality. This is what's up. And how did it happen? I mean, two things really. One, big one, and this is, I'm it sucks that this happened, but when you lose this much and you really do some deep thinking and you start to, you definitely want to make these losses count and learn stuff from them. It's so cliche to say, but gosh, is it true? And so it's like, all right, how did this happen? Number one, when you're on a winning streak, that's when you're most likely to start losing again is when you just feel like you're not prepared for loss, right? When you come in and you win and you win and you win on average, and so that's what it had been in January, whatever I was, and in December, whatever. I'd been trading well before this month, and so that made it so that when I came into this month, I was just kind of overzealous, and then I lost 1700, and I was like, oh man, like I was like, on that day I just couldn't believe it because this day was actually terrible. I was down like 6 grand on that one day, and I had this crazy trade, like $4,000, where I came all the way back up. But that was the day where I was like, oh my God, because I just kept trading, right? I just kept trading, just kept taking losses, just like would jump in and I was just straight up gambling. I wasn't even trading anymore. I was just gambling. And so that's the reality for me is that if I'm not careful, I could fall into that where I'm just like, oh no, like it can't get worse than this. It can't I mean, it can always get worse. You can always keep digging the hole. And it came down to me taking like actually a good setup and making a huge trade out of it to pull it back. And I thought, oh man, I really dodged a bullet on that day. But you zoom out, that day is just that was just the beginning. Um, and then I had a day here where it was very similar, exact same thing. But guess what? I didn't bring it back. I didn't bring it back. It just was bad. And I was like, oh my God. And so then it starts to sink in like, okay, this month is not going well and this is really bad. And you know, I don't know. I mean, how many videos of the last 3 years have I been like, oh, this is my last blow up day. It's never gonna happen again. Like I'm never gonna lose, I'm never gonna lose 3, 4, or 5 grand in a day. Well, here we are, February 2023, still making those mistakes, and it's because when you have stretches where you're not making those mistakes, I'm not thinking about how that can happen again so quickly. I'm not always thinking about that. I'm not always when I'm down 5 or 600 or down at the thousand or whatever. I'm thinking about how I can come back. And a lot of these days before are days, some of these green days, like in January, whatever. Some of these days are days where I went red to start the day. I remember a couple days where I maybe gone red 6 or 7 hundred, 800 even, maybe 1,000, and brought it back to green because I know I'm capable of that. But then on the flip side, if you keep trading once you're down that much, 7 or 800 or 1,000, you keep trading and you take another loss, and then you're like, okay. Then you take another loss, then another one, and you're like, well, now I'm already down so much, I'll just may as well keep trading. And so you're not even a rational actor in the market at that point. You're somebody else, and the that's the that's the fallacy. That's the
you can't see it when you're in the moment. You can't see anything. All you can see is it's indescribable, really. I don't know. It's hard to explain, hard to rationalize how something can get so effed up. So gosh, does it bring me any joy to make this to show this? Hell no. I mean, this is just bad, man. But I'll say one thing too though is that um my best month ever, I made 12,000 in 1 month. So I know that losing 10,000 is really bad. Definitely my worst month ever, which is crazy. It's like, wow, 2023 and I'm at my worst loss ever on a monthly basis. It's just hard to believe, but all you can do is just move forward and try to get better. I mean, these days, I took losses, walked away, tried to walk away early. I didn't always do a great job, but I was trying after that terrible day to come into the market and just really just it was frustrating, to come back, lose again, but just try to walk away, man. Just like that's always been my biggest struggle is walking away and controlling my emotions. And man, it is so easy to just click a button on your computer to just instantly be in a position where you have a possibility of having it go in your direction. But that's the fallacy. That's what clouds your judgment, is the fact that you can actually win, because when you're in that state of mind, you can't. You actually can't. And so that's what I don't understand. That's what I wasn't understanding on those big blow up days here, was that it's like, oh, okay, actually, even though I'm down this much, I can press a button on my computer, get in another position, but there's no winning. There's no winning. There's no winning because it's once you're down that much and it's a choppy market. So that would, just to get back to it, that was number one, was that when you're in a winning streak, that's the easiest time when you're most can easily caught off guard by losses, and then that can spiral out of control. That certainly was a theme of this month. Number two is, uh, man, was this month a choppy market? Holy crap, man! This this month was nasty. Oh my God, was this month nasty? Probably the nastiest I've ever seen, and it makes me like the toughest action I've ever traded for sure. I can't even think of a single. I don't even remember what a good clean move looks like anymore. Like it was like bad, man. Every time it's like I would see setups that in 2021 I would have gone in and just, man, it would have been trending nicely. Like those setups are long gone. Those days where I could just short Nvidia at the open and in the midst of the sell-off, and it would just, it would pop off the open, you short it at the pre-market high, and then you're just in for the move, man. And that is over. That is over, because now it's like you go to the lows and you bounce back up, then you're this, and you're every time you think you're gonna get it, it's just chop. It's just chop, man, and it's so frustrating. I mean, this last week especially, I've just been yelling at my computer like, oh my God, these setups are not, they're not working, like, and so it's like in that in that kind of market I really struggle, because my strategy is not built for that at all. I look for big trend legs. I look to hammer trades. That's what I try to do. I'm not really this month I didn't adapt quick enough to taking profits quickly. I wasn't in and out quickly. I didn't set, I wasn't my strategy was not tailored to the action that we were getting this month at all. I kept looking for bigger moves, and then that back of mind thought of like, oh, I'm already down, I'm down on the month, like, okay, here we go, like we're gonna open up here, like here we go, here's the trend leg starting, like nope, nope, and then you're just like deer in the headlights as the market just chops you up. It's excruciating. It's just brutal. So that was super tough. So I keep thinking any day now we're gonna start trending again, but man, it really was um, just brutal this month. I mean, just brutal. So the action and when you look at this, obviously I'm gonna say like a lot of this was just one day where I completely fell apart and was just sitting at my computer trading, gambling, basically, throwing money down the slot machine. I mean, I had trades where I was jumping in for 500 shares. 2 seconds later, I'm down $1 a share, out, and then back in another position. I mean, that's just indescribable. Like, so unprofessional. So, uh, I don't even know what to call it. It's something else. Um, so yeah. But I mean, what's interesting is you look at some of these stats. So, I mean, average daily gain loss on the day in the month, minus 500. That's crazy. Um, but you see, my largest gain in a single trade was actually bigger than my largest loss on the month, and my winners were bigger than my losers on average. But oh my God, you look at that win rate. I mean, that's tough. That's tough to do right there. 31% win rate on the month. Dude, what the? So that brought this is bringing my win rate down all time by down a lot. I don't even want to look. I honestly don't. I'm probably under 50% win rate all time now just because of this month. But that's just it's crazy. So look, all I got to do is get back on the horse. I was dreading making this video. I didn't want to make it, but I got to do it. So I took a little break there because I was just like I was really doing some searching. So now all I can do is is just definitely, learn from this and it's going to be hard for me to set a tight daily max loss like 500 because if I don't have any auto liquidation function on my computer, then it's going to be hard to stick to that. But what I can say is I'm going to do a better job of walking away when I'm down. Oh my God, I need to do better on that. And and yeah, and just move forward, keep coming to the market, keep trying. Today I actually had a green day, so let's see. I think I snapped a 4-day losing streak. So I made like I think I made like 400 today. So, I'm just when you're down this bad, it's like you want to just okay, I'll just take it one day at a time and I'm just looking at tomorrow. I'm just gonna look at the setups, take the trade, try to get out quickly, try to see what's going on, watch the price action, watch the market, do what I do, and I just gotta keep trying. So, I mean, this is crazy, and I this deep into it in the trading journey, it's like, wow, am I cut out for this or what? But um, I don't know. I don't know. Definitely the $5,000 lost days. That cannot be happening. That's man, that is crazy, dude. That is so crazy. I don't even know how that's happening. Unbelievable. So. All right, that's it from me. I'll try to, post some more recaps here in March. I hope March goes better. It's really really hard to bring yourself to do recaps on stuff like on this stuff. I mean, this is like showing everyone, and I've been doing this for so long, and but the ups are as ups as the downs are down, and this is really down. So, yeah, but like I said, March of last year I made 12,000. So if I could do that this March, then this will all be put in the rearview mirror. But um, that was a very exceptional March last year. But anyway, so that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope you appreciate the update, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Apologies for not uploading much, but this is why. So there you go. There you have it. Bye bye.